All right, so I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This is a kind of a serious tone I'm gonna take with this topic because it's kind of a weird subject and I gotta word myself properly. So here we go. We're gonna be talking about challenges in gaming and how some folks who are gamers try to downplay a game because it's not challenging enough for them or hard enough. But I see it in a different light. When you're a veteran gamer like myself, because I've been gaming since 86, 87, after so many generations of playing video games, you start getting into this whole groove of, okay, I get it. I understand the assignment. It comes with the territory, just like how a baseball player understands how to hit the ball a certain way to get that home run, or how to bunt it a certain way to catch the guys offhand so you can get to first base. Or in boxing, where you start getting the rhythm of how to hit somebody and understand the groove of your footwork and bobbing and weaving, after a while, you're gonna get what you need to do. So it's the same thing that comes to gaming, where some gamers get to a certain age and they feel, or maybe you're a prodigy or something like that, but you start feeling that the game is not challenging enough, or if you feel the bosses are way too easy. But real talk, that doesn't mean the game is lackluster, because the way some people talk about these games is they make it sound like it's not good. But I always saw it as, because I used to have that same mindset. But then I thought about it when I started picking up any game and I started just understanding what to do, what the mechanics were. I was just like, okay, my skill level is higher than expected. This made me also think about when I was at a development party for Sega, and it was the first time they showcased Captain America before it came out to stores in the Thor game. So I put the game on the hardest difficulty because once the developer told me that it was the same mechanics, like when you fighting, it kind of felt like Batman Arkham Knight. So Batman Arkham Asylum. So when I started playing it, I started getting understanding the groove. I understand the rhythm of how to beat up the guys, and playing as Captain America was just making it more easy. So he walked over, seeing how far I got in the game, and was just like, "What difficulty level are you playing?" And when he found out that I was on the hardest level, he kind of felt a certain way, and I paused the game to reassure him their game was good. I enjoyed it. I was loving it. It's not that it was not difficult enough. It wasn't because it was too easy or any of that nature. I just know what I'm doing at a certain point. I just wanted to make sure he saved face that your game is good. I'm having fun. And that's the key factor that most keep on forgetting. Are you having fun? And I was. I don't care how crazy it is or if it's not difficult enough. The point is that if I'm enjoying what's going on. Some people may not enjoy the story. Some people do. It's the way of how it is. But you just have to speak for yourself more often than using the words that a lot of people don't like a certain thing, or using we or us. And I'm like, yo, just talk for yourself. At the end of the day, you got to talk for yourself. But my going back to the point of being a veteran gamer, you just get it after a while. It just becomes second nature to you. I played so many racing games, so many fighting games, so many action adventure games where at some point I'm going to understand what I need to do. And the only thing that'll come into my mindset, I just hope the journey is fun, not dull. If they add something a little bit different to it, add a little piece of specialness to it. Like, you got a few open world games, you got a few action adventure games. They all gonna have the same concept. You're the hero, and everybody wants to kick your butt. But if the story is done differently, that's fine. Or the gameplay is done differently, a little bit differently, that's fine. Take, for example, you got Monster Hunter versus Wild Hearts. They got the same concept, but they play differently. And that's okay. One might be more challenging than the other, but on different spectrums. Still, I'm having fun after I understand what's going on. Even with Armored Core 6, after a while, you start understanding what you need to do. And to me, the fun factor for me is when I become OP and I start smacking away all oppositions. That's my idea of fun. Some people might not find that fun. Some people feel like they want more of a challenge. They want to dumb themselves down to get. I'm like, no, if I train this hard, that's going to be my reward. Being OP in a game. My reward for, I can't, honestly, I'm on the other side of the spectrum where if I train X amount of hours, do all these side quests to build up my character, I should be one-shotting people. They should not be becoming bullet sponges. They shouldn't be. That's why I like the certain games where they know that you're a threat and they start running away, or they don't want to. They like second guess themselves when they want to challenge you because you came up to that level. I love that. And also, if it's like an even ground, that's also a fun challenge too. Where you go into an area, you have the same level, so it's like, nobody's gonna be pushed back, nobody's gonna be intimidated. That's fun, but you still got a trick up your sleeve that you could take them out easily, and I love that. So, end of my thought is that don't downplay a game just because you're going through it easy. Just think about it on a higher level. Like, I don't want you to have too much hubris, but understand that you've been gaming for a long time and your skill level may be surpassing any developer's expectations. Because somebody lower than you might not be able to get through it as easily as you are going through it. So, hell, become a teacher. Show them how to get through it so they can have a fun experience. But don't downplay it or try to be almighty when it comes to certain. I'm just like, I get it. Some gamers just can't help their hubris, but I don't know. It's just like, as long as you having fun, that's all I care about. So it's a video game for a reason. It's supposed to take you away from all this reality, all this BS. So have fun, keep gaming, and as always, be stout.